Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I am the Blue Whaler, wearing my blue sweater. I'm happy to help you guys out today, and I'm very excited for my first episode. Today we're going to be talking about inflation and how to beat it. Alright, I know everyone's concerned about inflation. It's gone out of control, and everyone's wondering, oh man, I'm losing dollar power, my purchasing power is decreasing by the day, and how does one beat this? There are several ways to beat it, but today we're going to be talking about one way to beat it. And I like this approach because it's very safe if you're conservative, if you don't want to worry about losing your money by volatility in the stock market, crypto market, forex market, etc. There's an alternative, which is the bond market. All right, we're going to be talking about the bond market and uh, a treasury marketable security that is sold there via the government. Before we get there, we want to talk about inflation just a little bit. Today is the 18th of October 2022. Now the inflation rate is 8.20. Compared to last month, it was at 8.26. So it dropped. If I'm not mistaken, it dropped uh, zero point 0.6 basis points. I believe one basis point is uh, one digit for this one. He highlighted up or down. So we we are expected to see inflation rate keep rising. Now, I have evidence here. I have an article posted from pbs.org. Look at this guy right here, Mr. Jerome Powell, doing the best he can. He says that interest rates are likely to increase. Um, let's see. Yeah, Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell bluntly warned in his speech last month that the Fed's drive to curb inflation by aggressively raising interest rates would, quote unquote, bring some pain. So we're gonna see how Americans get a better sense of how much pain could be in store. And if it's anything like 2008, then we're kind of fucked. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but I just did. So yeah, we're gonna keep seeing interest rates rise, and we have the whole article here. There's several other articles. It's just I pulled up this one from PBS.org. Which brings us on to the next point. The next point is, how do we beat inflation? As I mentioned earlier, uh, we have right here on the website treasurydirect.gov, and you're gonna create an account, and you're gonna investigate. Well, we're gonna investigate together right now. The bond, a specific type of bond designed just for inflation. I know, right? Does such a thing exist? It does. The acronym is the acronym is TIPS, which is short. The acronym for TIPS is Treasury Inflation Protected Securities. All right. Now, what I love about the bond market and why so many old people like the bond market is because the bond market, much like in the bond market, much like the FDIC that banks provide to its customers, is that they're both guaranteed, backed by the full faith and credit of the United States. Okay, so you're guaranteed not to lose money. It's like a AAA. It's a AAA rated bond because it's guaranteed by the full faith and credit of the United States. Now, uh, as you already know, if you don't know much about bonds, if you a bond is you lend someone money and they promise to pay you back at an agreed date, the original amount, aka the par value. But the person you lend money to has to pay you back an interest rate. Now with tips, the interest rate is uh, you get paid every 6 months, so twice a year. However, there's a special case with the tips because if you buy a bond, down here it says the minimum for one bond is $100. You could buy a bond today, and this is the beauty of tips. When Jerome Powell increases the interest rate, like the article states here, then the par value increases. It increases. So if you bought one bond for $100 and then the interest rate goes up, now the government is selling them, let's say in this example, for 150. So now you could sell the bond before it matures. You don't have to wait the whole 5, 10, 30 years. So if you bought the bond at $100 and the inflation goes up, now the bond costs $150 at par value. That means you profited $50 and you could just exit, your position. So you made $50 profit because the inflation went up. But it also works vice versa. If the interest rate goes down, then the par value goes down too. But there's a big but here. You get the original investment back. So if it goes to $95 or something like that, $99, you're still gonna get your $100 back. That's it. Like you get your original investment back no matter what. So, oh look, here, there's more information. The principle called par value or face value of TIPS goes up with inflation and down with deflation. See, when a TIPS matures, you get either the increased inflation adjusted price or the original principal, whichever is greater. You never get less than the original. You never get less than the original principal. So that just goes to show that we have an alternative. The government provides an alternative to beat inflation. And I sincerely hope that you guys go into this website, check out all these other uh, securities that the government offers. Because at the end of the day, I mean, this is your life. This is your life, and we need this money, and you need to look out for yourself. You need to look out for number one. Number one is yourself, and I'm just here to help everyone else. When I first came across this, my mind was just blown. So I'm here to help other people blow their minds and help them make their money. And when I first came across this, wow, just wow. And this is just again one way to beat inflation. There are other securities. I like the concept of T-bills, but I'll make a separate video for this one and why I prefer it. So I guess that's it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. This was my very first video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I want to keep making more videos for you guys. This is the first of many, all right? The first of many. So let's get this money. Check out that website. Make yourselves that account, and I'll see you guys in the next video.